how do you underwrite a deal? Because these kinds of investments can be tricky. There's a ton of capex and depreciation and things like that that make the businesses way more complicated. So how do you think about underwriting the deal, and how do you build a value creation plan?
We want to start with a good company. We don't want a business where their products only compete based on the lowest cost. So if it's a commoditized product and there's no, intellectual property, there's no proprietary process, material, geographic proximity, there's no real advantage to the company, then we're not really interested in those types of companies. So we try to look for companies that are differentiated and have alignment with some of the trends that we have. But we typically look for companies that are growing better than their core markets in their historical period. We're not doing turnarounds, so we're buying positive EBITDA, positive cash flow companies. Cash flow is very important to us, so we try to stay away from companies that are high EBITDA but heavy capex. We're very good at managing these companies. Our team gets involved and it's built up from operating professionals and transaction professionals. At the time that we attend the management presentation, we have people that are walking the factories, that understand factories and how they should be managed, and are going to be working with the business post-close. They're also investing in the companies. They start to build a value creation plan that touches every line item of the P&L and balance sheet of the company. Some common things that we see is working capital management. A lot of these companies just don't maximize working capital management. They don't competitively bid out their supply base, and they don't understand, their value in the supply chain. And so they're not able to extract the most value, whether it's pricing or terms from their suppliers.